Hi, Jeremy the Tall Trainer here, and I want to talk about batching. And so this is the idea of doing, some tasks all at one time. So this is doing these all at once can be a major time saver. So I don't know about you guys, but when my wife and I moved into our house, we found ourselves wishing we were doing more batching when it came to trips to Lowe's. And so you go to Lowe's, you pick up a couple items, you go back, start working on a project, you realize you missed something. So you go back to Lowe's, you get that, you go back home, you realize you still don't have something. So you go back to Lowe's, you go back. If you had gone and gotten all the stuff you needed in one trip, you would have saved tons and tons and tons of time. And batching can be just like that, and it can be applied to a lot of different areas. And one of the area we're going to talk about is with our meal prep time. And so oftentimes we feel too busy to do things ahead of time. So we go, I don't have enough time to prepare things ahead of time. Well, what ends up happening is you end up having to take time later on, or you don't have enough time, so you make a poor choice. And so you don't have time to do the good thing. You're stuck doing the not so good thing. We will spend more time doing it if we on a repeating basis than if we did it all in one day. And so, one of the benefits of this is your healthy food is already prepared, so there's no struggle during the week. So if you're batching stuff, you've got your meals almost prepared. Say you went to the store and you got a bunch of grilled chicken there, and you cooked it up and it's ready. So now you could tear it apart, put it in a chili. You could break it up and have it in a stir fry. You could cut it and throw it on top of a salad, or you could just eat it as chicken, and put a little sauce on it, and boom, there you go. You have some just eating it as just chicken. And so now because it's so close to being ready, all those meals could be done in minutes. Is that when somebody goes, when your spouse or something or people you live with go, hey, let's go out to eat tonight. You're gonna go, well, we could go out to eat, but then it's gonna be like a half hour till we eat. But here at home, in 5-10 minutes, we can have food. I'll be able to eat, and so that makes the shift even better, because sometimes the choice is, okay, you got a half hour to go out to eat, but you got an hour if you're going to make it at home, and that's an hour that's going to feel very, very tedious. And so I'd rather do the half hour it's going to take to get my food out to eat. And so this makes eating at home win, at least as far as the time saving component there. And so there's efficiency in large quantity. So if you think of like manufacturing or things like that. So an example would be chopping vegetables each day versus chopping vegetables in one day. So maybe you got 1 minute to get all your materials, and it happens either way. And then so maybe 4 minutes of cutting veggies, maybe 15 minutes to cut veggies when you're cutting them all at once. You get in a groove, you get your systems down, and so you're humming on those. So you got your technique improved. So you're crushing those veggies. Now 4 minutes to clean up. I put 5 minutes to clean up with a larger amount, but it might be just exactly the same amount. Actually, maybe more to clean up because man, the cleanup is the worst part of doing a lot of this stuff in the kitchen. Is you got all this stuff out, you made a big mess, now you got to clean it up. If you do that every day, that's going to be really annoying. So if you say, okay, part of my grocery shopping procedure is I buy the food, I bring it home, I chop all the veggies before I put them away, I cook the food that I can cook, so maybe I make a big soup, I make a big chili, I make my chicken, I've got all these things really close to being ready, and so the week is going to happen so awesome, is that when I get to have a meal during the week, I just say, hey, I'm having chicken on top of this, boom, done, I'm ready to eat already. And so, I save just tons of time during the week. So that time investment that I spend once a week, a lot of times Sunday ends up being a meal prep day for a lot of people, is if I spend those few hours getting all that stuff together, the week flies by awesome. I have incredible results to show for it as well. And so that's what I want to target you guys towards. So if you look at this, if it takes 9 minutes each day to get that one serving, if you do it 7 times, 7 days a week, you have 63 minutes. Whereas maybe 21 minutes on that one time, and you've got 7 servings worth, and you spread that out, you eat that throughout the week, you save 42 minutes of your life. That you're not cleaning up the kitchen, you're not chopping vegetables, 42 minutes, that's awesome. And you've got these great healthy choices right away. So people that plan ahead, and put some of this stuff into effect, as people that pack their lunch and bring it to work, they make better choices, because you know what? They made that choice when they weren't hungry, and they brought that to work. And so when they were hungry at work and they wanted lunch, it was right there. They ate what they had planned on eating. Whereas the people that don't plan on their lunch, they don't bring it to work, they don't have the things ready that are going to help them be successful. And so they're making their what am I going to eat decision when they're very hungry, which means we don't make the best decision then. And so this batching helps out with that as well. So ask yourself, are you willing to spend time today to save yourself a lot more time during the week? And that is the concept of batching. And so I hope you give that a shot. And I think you'll notice a lot of success and a lot of time saving. Go ahead and apply this to other areas of your life as well. And you'll be very, very impressed. This is Jeremy the Tall Trainer saying have fun, be safe.